Foreign Minister, thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you for inviting me again.
First, if I can ask about that relationship between China and Russia, because as you know, they first announced their no limits partnership, Xi and Putin, just weeks before the full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Do you see China wavering at all in its support of Russia's ongoing invasion, or is that tie still strong?
Remember, it started with the statement of the No Limits Partnership, and it has been going on strong. Currently, Russia has become fully dependent on China for supplies, for geotech, for trade. You know, when we look at the trade balance between them, of course, it's a dependency. So indeed, China is feeling as a stronger partner in that relationship. We also know that Russia is using all that trade, of course, to continue its war in Ukraine, its aggression, and whether it's chips, whether it's missile technology, and all types of stuff. So there are various elements in that. We, of course, didn't feel happy that during the UN Security Council vote on the Hormuz Strait and, you know, the regulation and return to normal in Hormuz, that both Russia and China vetoed that resolution that all the others supported. So also in the foreign policy, we can see certain trends. But of course, China is a separate actor. It's a huge globally significant actor, and Russia tries to be a regional power.
Yeah. Okay, I want to ask you about something that Latvia is very much in the center of, and that is Russia's UN ambassador, as you know, accusing Ukraine and Latvia, that Latvia would be used by Ukraine to launch drones into Russia. I know that Latvian officials have flatly rejected that accusation as false. I just wonder if you look at this as Russia laying the groundwork or a justification for attacking Latvia or the other Baltic states.
We have said that publicly yesterday. I myself said that that's a Russian disinformation operation. We have said it last week. We have called Russian representative here, the charge of the embassy, to the foreign ministry. We have passed that information and requests through our services to the Russians to stop distributing the disinformation. Yesterday at the UN Security Council, it was our ambassador who brought it up because it was Russia's external intelligence, foreign intelligence service statement that, again, distributed the disinformation. Plus, basing on its own lies, they also started threatening other countries, you know, so that's a double sort of crazy statement that he was making. So we unmasked that yesterday. We will continue doing that. Why Russia is doing that? Two reasons. One, they are trying, the real reason, of course, blame somebody else for the fact they can't defend against Ukrainian precise strikes with long-range drones. Ukraine has been very successful in really implementing what they call long-range sanctions and hitting Russian production capacity and so on and so forth of oil and gas. Second part, while they are doing that, they are trying to undermine the wish of the Baltic states and other members of the EU to support Ukraine by trying to create some type of disillusion that it's because of Ukrainian drones that these situations are created, where you know the drones fly into our airspace. So what it leads to is just more resolve and more strength to continue supporting Ukraine, because Ukraine stands in the right and Russia is wrong. But second, also clearly seeing that Russia is not succeeding. So we will be strong. We will continue working with our NATO allies, with the EU, and you've seen many public statements denying this, including Sakir, NATO's highest military commander, denying these Russian accusations.
Okay, Foreign Minister Braže, thank you very much.